What?
From your secret friend.
Underneath the bridge,
Who?
top has sprung a leak, and the animals are trapped,
Haven't a clue.
all become my pet.
Let's play a game. Just me and you.
Any of this mean anything to you?
You're becoming quite a celebrity. Why is he writing to you?
If you are justice, please do not lie. What is the price for your blind eye?
The hell are you supposed to be?
I'm vengeance.
This guy's crazy!
You're a part of this too. How am I part of this? You'll see.
Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. I'm going to be breaking down the Batman trailer that recently came out on Sunday when DCfandom was on. And to begin, I want to say that people forget that Riddler is a very vicious enemy of the Batman. Often he's overshadowed by the Joker, but when you read the comics, you realize that he is also capable of pushing Batman to the edge. Joker, Bane, and the Riddler are, to my opinion, one of the biggest villains of the Batman character. First, the trailer starts with the Riddler. He's taping a dead guy in some room, and then we find out later in the trailer that he's writing letters to the Batman. And also we learn that the Jim Gordon here, I like him because he's the same guy that's acted in Westworld and is one of my favorite actors of recent times, and I like him as Jim Gordon. I also like the fact that somehow politics is involved. We see, I think, it may be the mayor, and we also see a death of someone important in Gotham. And the Riddler is somehow involved in all these projects, and he's writing letters to the Batman, maybe trying to push him towards a certain direction. And also I hear that this is Batman year 2. He still doesn't have his cave, as we see that he's using some kind of warehouse. The vehicles he's using is self-made. He hasn't met Lucius Fox yet. And also, based on the trailer, you realize that this movie is a detective-oriented Batman movie. He's following clues, putting two and two together, and the Riddler is a perfect villain for the Batman to use his detective skills. Robert Pattinson looks great as the Batman. His height, his chisel fits the cowl, and you can't see his eyes, which is how the Batman's cowl is supposed to be designed. You should never see his eyes, unlike the Dark Knight trilogy where you could see them. I also like that Batman is not using the cave and he's still figuring stuff out. And we also we see in this trailer that someone died. We see a funeral that Bruce Wayne has attended, and that means the guy that died is important. We also see the Catwoman and Zoe Kravitz, and she looks great, and she's playing her role as a thief. And I'm guessing Matt Reeves will focus on the relationship between the Batman and the Catwoman in his trilogy, and I'm very excited to watch towards that relationship, because recently in the DC Rebirth comics, that relationship was taken to the next level, and I feel that the Batman and Catwoman relationship is a big part of who Batman is. And also notice that the Penguin is present. I don't know what role he plays in this movie, but maybe it's his origin story. We get to find out. Also the criminals, the men with the painted faces, are they Penguin's men or are they Riddler's men? And also the Batman fight scenes, they feel brutal, just like in the comics. Batman is a brawler, and so his attacks are vicious, fast, and hurt a lot. Also like the black and red theme that is in this movie, especially in the logo for the title of the movie. And I like how dark Gotham looks, because in the comics Gotham is not a bright city. It's always somehow shrouded in darkness, like 19th century London. And so I loved how the atmosphere feels, how the cinematography looks, and Matt Reeves was a great person to direct the Batman movie. The music in the trailer fits, and I'm excited to see what Matt Reeves' other movies will be about, and his vision is probably going to end up being a favorite of a lot of comic book readers. Anyway, that's all for this movie, and I hope the future trailers will show us more and hope you'll be able to review them. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time. You can follow me on Twitter and also support me on Patreon. And you can also subscribe to my WordPress website. The links are in the description below. You can follow me